In this series, I aim to give you a quick introduction to some of the plant families found in the UK. Learning to identify plant families is a great help in identifying individual plant species you come across. Plants are classified into families based on characteristics that they share. So, the way to identify a plant's family is to know these characteristic features. Today we're going to look at the Euphorbiaceae, the spurge family. Euphorbiaceae species are found across most of the world except very cold places, and there are around 6,800 of them. This is a family of annual and perennial herbs, shrubs, trees, and occasional vines. A good chunk of the family are succulent, storing water in their stems. They are used as ornamentals, for example Euphorbia millii, crown of thorns, Euphorbia pulcherrima, Poinsettia, and Ricinus communis, Castor Oil Plant, also the source of castor oil. Manihot esculenta, Cassava, is a staple food crop in many countries, and the origin of tapioca. The tree Triadica sebifera provides tallow for soap and candles. Hevea brasiliensis, rubber tree, is a major source of rubber, and Vernicia fordii provides tung oil used as a wood treatment. In the UK, any wild plant in the Euphorbiaceae will be either a euphorbia or a mercurialis, a spurge or a mercury, unless you come across an escaped Ricinus communis. There are only two species of mercurialis, Mercurialis perennis, dog's mercury, and Mercurialis annua, annual mercury. The euphorbs are more numerous and include Euphorbia peplis, petty spurge, Euphorbia peralius, sea spurge, Euphorbia helioscopia, sun spurge, and Euphorbia amygdaloides, wood spurge. These are all herbaceous plants, either annuals or perennials. The flowers of Euphorbiaceae species are either female or male, with both sexes found on the same plants in Euphorbia, known as monoecious, and each sex found on different individual plants in Mercurialis, known as dioecious. The flowers are small and reduced, with several typical organs missing. Euphorbia species have a specialized kind of inflorescence, group of flowers, called a cyathium. The individual flowers are very reduced, with no sepals or petals, and are clustered together inside a cup-shaped structure. Each female flower consists of just an ovary on a stalk, with 3 styles and 3 forked stigmas. Each male flower consists of just 1 stamen. They're grouped together with the female flower in the middle, so the whole thing looks kind of like a more typical flower. There are glands present too, which have a crescent or rounded shape. The cyathium is surrounded by leafy bracts, which tend to be greenish or yellowish, and are more noticeable and showier than the flowers themselves, and sometimes the leaves. In Mercurialis, the flowers are reduced also, but have 3 small tepals, no distinct sepals and petals. The female flowers have a 2-part ovary, with 2 styles and forked bumpy stigmas. The male flowers have several stamens. The ovary is superior, attached above the rest of the floral parts, and matures into a 2 or 3-part capsule that splits open to release the seeds. The leaves of the UK Euphorbiaceae are simple, meaning they're undivided, and they can be arranged alternately or oppositely on the stems, occasionally whorled. The margins may be entire, smooth, or toothed. Some species have stipules, structures at the base of the leaf or leaf stalk. The stems and leaves of Euphorbia bleed a milky sap when damaged. The sap of all Euphorbiaceae species is poisonous and can be a skin irritant. So, if the plant you're examining has green flowers with reduced parts, either separate female and male plants, or flowers grouped into a cup-like cyathium surrounded by conspicuous bracts, they have 3 forked stigmas, capsule fruits with 2 or 3 sections, and opposite or alternate leaves, it's worth checking out the Euphorbiaceae, particularly if the plant exudes a milky sap. See if you can find any of these three species next time you're out and about. Mercurialis perennis, a hairy plant with an unbranched stem, opposite toothed leaves, and stipules, with female and male flowers on separate plants. Euphorbia peplis, a small bushy plant with alternate leaves with smooth margins and crescent-shaped glands in the cyathea. And Euphorbia helioscopia, with an unbranched stem, alternate slightly toothed leaves, and rounded glands in the cyathea.